Okay, so we're 4 weeks away from moving in. We just got back from staying there this weekend. Today's Memorial Day. And
It's getting very real.
it's been going great. I think this is the last weekend we're staying there, like as a weekend house kind of
Yeah,
thing.
before
Um,
we're pretty much moving in.
yeah, because next weekend's our daughter's birthday, and then the next weekend we're having a garage sale to get rid of all our junk. And then the next weekend is the weekend before, so I think we'll be packing up and cleaning and all that kind of stuff. So,
We're at our house.
so you're getting the jitters?
Yeah, it's just becoming very real. It's just not having it ready and being fully set up.
Mhm.
So working around that, like the ACs, only being able to run one at a time and stuff today. Just making that real. I need that to be home. So that's getting nervous. And then this, like being here and it's overwhelming. Like we have all this house to pack up and get rid of and clean, and I still have to work nonstop from now until then. Like,
Yeah. So the RV, it's our my parents' property. They've got 20 acres, and they had like a mobile home rental house that the people moved out and they sold the mobile home. And so we're waiting on that company that bought it to come get it and take it away.
and we're gonna use that site.
Yeah, and once it's away, we're gonna use that spot that has, sewer dump and electrical and water and all that kind of stuff. Retrofit it a little bit for the camper, but basically make a nice spot there for our camper to be set up full time for the next couple of years.
And it'll have full power, and we'll be able to run everything, and full water, and we won't be doing this like temporary thing that we're doing right now,
Yes.
where
So right
we
now-
kind of have it rigged and hooked up and have to unhook it every time. And
Yeah, right now we're running 100 foot of water hose just to get water to it, and where our power is just an extension cord, just 110 extension cord. So we can run one AC, which is good, but we can't run both or anything else. Or like if we run the toaster oven or something like that, we got to turn off the AC to do that. Otherwise, we're afraid we're gonna pop the breakers and stuff.
so it's just that, because it's not been like a real home yet as much. It's nervous to think that we're going from this to that, and there's no going back at this point.
Yeah, we're still dealing with a broken washer too. I think the drain pump is out on it, and it's got water in it right now, and it's front loading, so the door's closed, and we can't get the door open, of course. And I was messing with it the other day, and I'm having trouble figuring it out. So I'm gonna have to call in a friend to come help me figure out the washing machine. So
And then we found out just recently this past week that the rental we're in, we have to be out of a little bit sooner than expected, which is great. It's fine, it saves us rent. But initially we were planning on moving out of here July 1st and then having a couple of weeks to kind of clean the house and get rid of the big furniture. And now we have to do that before. So I'll still be working, and we were planning on holding on to beds and the washer and dryer here at our rental until the very end. And now we're not gonna be able to do that. So it's just figuring out the logistics of that, and it's getting very nerve-wracking. And it's like there's a lot to do in the next 4 weeks.
So what else are you anxious about?
Just it's getting everything done. And then I'm starting a
We
new
still have a
job
month.
this week.
It's just there's a lot going on in the next month between now.
So yeah, there's just so much. It's just getting it done, and how do we end this house and make that home in that time frame.
Yeah.
Especially not being able to really be out there much the next few weekends because we need to finish up this house. So that's
Yep.
a little crazy.
I still haven't figured out who, like the electrician or anything like that, who's gonna set up the pad site. Or we're probably gonna get some gravel or something like that and put in kind of like a driveway to park it on, and we got to get all that figured out in the next month in the middle of August too. So
You can call and just get utilities out there.
yeah, the utilities are kind of semi there already because we just need to call and get them turned on. Like that's pretty
Yeah,
easy.
but it's just a lot more stuff to do. And calling and getting everything canceled for here, and just a lot of stuff to get done, which wouldn't be so bad if we weren't working, but we're both working full time between now and then. And like I said, I start a new job this week that will be my summer job, temporary job for after I'm done closing my daycare. So I'm gonna be doubling that. So, but this is my last week of full daycare, so I think it'll calm down just a little after that. I won't be working quite as much, and have at least some days off or chunks of days where I'm only working part-time, which will help. School will be done, so not stressing about that. So it's just getting very real.
If you're a full-time RVer and you have any recommendations for internet, mobile internet or something, let us know. we're gonna look into like a dish company. It's called Rhino. We tried the Verizon, like the hotspots and stuff like that, but it seems like the data limit is just so limited. You know, like 10, 20, 30 gigs, and I think we do a couple of hundred here at home, and I don't see why that would change, being just because we're in the RV. So they wanted like $1,000 a month for that.
That's not gonna
And
happen.
you can only get that on like a corporate plan or something. It's like no. So you know
And we don't do regular TV. We've always streamed just Hulu and Netflix through an Apple TV. So that was our plan,
yeah.
to get like a Wi-Fi hotspot. And now we're finding out that's not really an option unless we want to pay $1,000, which is just a joke.
Yeah, I'd still love to find something mobile, you know, because we will be doing some weekend traveling and that kind of stuff or whatever, more than, you know, we have a fifth wheel, so why not? And I'd love to be able to take, you know, our internet and stuff with us, but which we wouldn't be able to do with the dish.
It depends too. If we end up at campsites, they usually have Wi-Fi. Like quite a few campgrounds do.
I don't know. I think a lot of the ones around where we are here in North
Yeah.
Texas probably don't.
And same more like an RV park. They
yeah, the
usually
RV
have
park,
Wi-Fi.
extended stay do, but not like Texas state parks and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. The only issue with that would be if you needed to do some work. I mean, we don't have to have internet for that.
No.
It'd be nice to have it, but
It'd
we don't have
it'd
to.
be nice, yeah. And I'm not gonna get both. That's not worth. Because like the Verizon, I don't know. I've never dealt with it. The Verizon lady was saying like, if you watch like
tooth is stuck.
our son's tooth is stuck. What do you mean it's stuck?
I can't like
Come here.
or anything.
Come here.
It's literally stuck.
See, this is what I'm looking forward to in the camper. That
This house is so huge.
it's so huge after being in our camper. Like just a minute ago, I forgot something upstairs. You have to walk all the way upstairs, and it's just huge. This house feels so wasteful now that we've been in our camper. Some have realized that the small space there is enough.
Toilet seems
So-
so wasteful. I know you have to go.
Staying like this, I can't.
I know you have to go dump them, but like flushing 4 gallons of water every time you flush seems ridiculous. Come here. On camera.
Try pull it again. You're not hardly pulling it. Put 2 fingers on it and pull.
I got it.
You got it.
Show the camera.
Yeah, come here.
Hold it up. Just like that. Here. Is it bleeding? Not really. It looks pretty good.
Yep. Open big.
Now smile.
Let me see. Look at me and smile. You have blood all in your mouth.
So, how are you feeling about everything?
I'm feeling good. I mean, we were talking about like this house is like feels so wasteful.
It does. It really changes your perspective when you come back to. Because this house is what, 2,800 square feet?
Yeah.
We're in a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3-car garage, typical big house. We have a big 2-story living room, and it's beautiful. But I'm always stressed trying to clean it and take care of it, and that's not really an issue with the camper, minus that I don't have a dishwasher.
Yeah, you vacuumed like the whole house yesterday
Yeah.
in like 3 minutes. That was pretty cool.
I just plugged it in the middle of the camper and went one way and then went the other way and vacuumed like the entire house, and I was done in less than it takes to do my current living room.
Yeah. So that's cool. I feel good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's certain things, you know, like trying to get the washer fixed. There's certain things like I don't mind. I know buying it, you know, an RV and living in that there's always going to be something to fix. There's always going to be something to tinker with. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem taking things apart and figuring things out. I just, so much of it, I don't even know where to start right now. Like we had an AC problem on Saturday, and
It was a really simple fix, but we didn't know
we
what
had,
to do
we had
to
turned
fix
it
it.
off to work on the dryer, like just to check the dryer and stuff and run it for a few minutes, make sure it got hot. Turn the dryer off and back to turn the AC on, and like the whole camper's power like flickered, and like then nothing. Like you could hear it clicking when you adjusted the thermostat, but it wasn't kicking on. So like I tried like the fan capacitor to try to see if it was the fan thing, and just trying to Google a few things online, and I got nothing. So we were able to use our bedroom AC and try to blow fans to make it blow through the rest of the unit to try to keep it cool that night, but it was just kind of a
Pretty
pain.
warm. The kids' room was pretty warm.
Yeah, and then at work, a guy who has a motorhome just happened to walk by and ask me how things were going. I was like, man, kind of frustrated. The AC's not working. Yeah, I told him what happened. He goes, oh, it's your power management system. And He's like, because you're only running off the extension cord, it's trying to limit you. And it thought, maybe you didn't have enough power at that one moment or whatever. And he's like, just reset it. It'll be super easy. And sure enough, I went back, the next day after work, and within 3 minutes, I had it working again. So just things like that. Like, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to fix stuff.
But hopefully things like that won't be happening once we're hooked up to correct power too.
Yeah, once we're hooked up to 50 amps and stuff. But
The
even
only
still,
thing we'll
like,
need to worry is when we leave and we're at a campground or something.
yeah, but even still, if the AC were to go out, like, I don't mind doing the work and fixing it myself, but I just don't know where to start to diagnose problems. So I guess that's my biggest, like, intimidation with it is there's so much electrical and everything all tied in such a small
And the fact
spot.
that it's our home, if something needs to go in to be fixed, like, we have to stay somewhere else. Like,
Yeah.
we're not just taking our weekend camper somewhere, we're taking our home to them.
You get empty out all your stuff.
Yeah, you
what
need
your
to move
needs
a lot
and-
of your personal things out of it so
So I guess that's my biggest, like, intimidation. Like, I don't know if it's a stress, but that's what I'm kind of nervous about the most going into it is we're still trying to find a truck too. I'm kind of waiting until we get our deposit back from our rental house to have a down payment and stuff for that truck so we can actually pull it around. Right now we've got a cousin who went and picked it up for us and brought it back to our place, and so
and he can move it within the property if needed, but
or he could move it somewhere, but not to like go camping for the weekend or something. We can't borrow his truck because it's his
Yeah.
everyday truck.
it would be nice when we have our own vehicle to tweak it and move it around as we want to. And just with it being summer, we'd like to have that done sooner than later so that if we do want to take off for a few days, we'll probably have the opportunity. The new job I'll be having is very part-time, and we don't have school again until late August, and it'd just be nice to be able to go and enjoy our camper a little bit while it's still summer.
Yeah. I'll have a couple weeks of vacation this summer too. I can rotate.
But it got very real today.
It was weird. Like, I don't know that we realized it until we were like packing up to really kind of come home tonight. Like, this is the last time we're staying in it, as our house in the country, or the weekend house in the country kind of thing. Like, because we probably won't be back other than to go fix the washer and that kind of stuff.
To actually
Between
stay,
now
we
and
have
the time
too
we
much
move
going
in.
on to get done here and finish up this house.
It's about
Yeah.
20 minutes away from our rental house, so it's not like,
It's not really far, but
yeah.
we're not just gonna be able to run out there for no reason.
Yeah. So that's it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Keep up with our adventures in our RV. And in a month, we'll be living there. And we'll probably start doing even more videos, like a couple a week on like just experiences and what we're dealing with. And I know,
Learning how to live in it.
yeah, I know it inspires like a lot of people, like not only just the tiny living, but just, stretching out there and doing something kind of out of your comfort zone. And we're obviously all about family, and we love our family time, so it doesn't really bother us being in that small of a space. But we're doing it to eventually buy land and a house, and if you're buying raw land around here, you need 30% down, and so that's a lot of money for us. And so that's kind of our plans as to why we're doing it. And we'll
We
do
wanted
another
one for a while anyways, just
Yeah.
for vacationing, so we plan on always having an RV after this. And this will be a really good way of knowing what we need for that. And
Yeah.
whether the one we are currently gonna be living in will keep or not, we're not sure. We'll probably end up with something a little different, or toy hauler, in a few years. And then when we buy our land, we'll be able to move this while we build and live in it, which will be great.
Yeah.
We'll already be comfortable in our home moves, so it's pretty cool.
So thanks for watching. Like the video, hit the subscribe button. See you next time.